Monday strength work, guys. We have some isometric deadlifts. So today you're going to need your straps and your handles, or if you have like a solid bar or stick that you can attach your strap to. Please make sure it's not a flimsy stick because you're doing deadlifts today, so it's going to have maximum output on it. Ideally, use some sort of handle or a solid crowbar or something similar to that. Your deadlifts today are slightly different to what your presses and that were last week. You're doing a little less volume, so we've just got 3 sets of 5 at each position, not the same as last week where we've done 3 lots of every single one up to 15 seconds. So it's just going to be like 1 set, 1 set, 1 set at each positions, but we want you to apply maximum effort in each and every one today. So with your straps, it's going to start with a nice short level. We're going to go below the knee, above the knee, and then high to mid thigh for our deadlifts today. So what I had to do with mine was just put another knot in my rope as it was a little bit long and I couldn't quite stand on it with the actual buckle itself. It was in the way, so maybe make your rope handles a little bit shorter, mine were a little bit long, just so you got that extra adjustability in your strap. Our first one is below the knee, so we're simply going to stand on our strap today. Make sure it's nice and even, so my hands are below my knee the best I can. I'm going to make sure my back is nice and flat, my head is slightly forward, I'm not right on the ground and I'm not staring straight up. I'm going to lift my chest, I'm going to prepare like a normal deadlift, looking at my shin and my forearm as a guide. Are they in line, yes or no? I don't want my knees sticking forward or my hands away. You can hold your handles in front like a barbell or off to the side like a trap bar, whatever is more comfortable for you. Today, all I'm doing below the knee is 5 seconds, as hard as I can, rest for 20 seconds like we did the other day, another 5 seconds, as hard as I can, rest 20, and then the last one, 5 seconds, as hard as I can. That is a full set today. So maximum effort for those 5 seconds. You should be absolutely buggered after that first round. Then you're going to increase your strap length. We're going up to above the knee, so that needs a little bit more. Still some more. So when we do set up with our straps too, guys, try and make sure your feet are still underneath your hips. We don't want to go too wide and definitely not too narrow either. But if you look straight down from your side, from your hips, that's where you want your feet to be. Same thing again. You can hold the handles straight or off to the side, whatever one you feel like you can get more power of. I'm trying to screw my feet into the ground as hard as I can. Still trying to lift my chest, but my back stays nice and flat. Big breath in, pull for 5 seconds as hard as I can, 20 seconds off, another 5 seconds on as hard as I can, 20 seconds off, another 5 seconds as hard as I can, and that is our set done. Then lastly, I'm going to increase that strap length again. We're going to get ourselves in a position where we're at about mid-thigh. I'm not completely locked out, but I'm not way down here either. If this feels a little bit too high for you, then just come down a little bit. Into a position where you feel like you can still generate power. So you're nearly locked out. Again, 5 seconds on, 20 seconds off, 5 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and then finally 5 seconds as hard as you can, trying to break your straps, and that is it for our deadlifts today. We do have an option if you don't have any straps yet and you haven't got a bar. Obviously you could set up some just normal rope and you could go around a stick or a shovel handle or something and do this very, very similar things. It would just mean you have to re-tie it in between every single set. Otherwise, we're going to grab your bench or your object that you use in the warm-up, and we're going to do some glute raises. These are going to be a different rep range, so you're going to accumulate 10 to 12 reps total, rest as needed in between each set. But we're going to do 3 different positions as well. our butt just off the ground, about halfway up, and then all the way to the top, like the warm-up. But you're gonna hold each position for 10 seconds. Once you've gone through each position once, that'll be one set or one rep. So what that looks like, we're on the bench. Heels are up on there. This could be a chair or a lounge or your bed. I want the knees at 90 degrees this time. Hands can be wherever you like. You feel like you can get power. My head is nice and relaxed. Now I'm going to squeeze through my glutes. I'm going to just come off the ground just slightly, squeeze everything. I'm going to hold for a full 10 seconds. Then I'm not going to let it go. I'm going to come up halfway, hold for another 10 seconds, squeezing glutes, hamstrings are on fire now. And then finally at 90 degrees, same thing, 10 seconds, then I can come down. That was one rep. If you're feeling really strong and confident, you can also do that on one leg. Same 3 positions on one leg, 3 positions on the other, and that is one rep as well. So that's Monday's isometric strength work.